everyone. Today, let's talk Lending Club. Lending Club is a peer-to-peer lending and investing platform, and I've been investing with them since November of 2015. So in this video, I'm going to do a quick portfolio update, and then I'm going to cover my monthly statement, and then I'll pick a couple of different example loans. As always, there will be some jelly at the end, which is something I enjoyed outside of the markets. If you have big dreams like buying the new Aston Martin V12 Speedster, or if you're just taking your first steps towards financial freedom, definitely like and subscribe. It will cost $1 million and it does not come with a windshield. However, you do get 2 helmets. It is made completely of carbon fiber. It will have 700 horsepower. To keep your dreams at the front of your mind, like and subscribe. Welcome to the Portfolio Bulletin. Let's get started. So first up, let's talk about the update that Lending Club put out. If you watched my last video, you would see that they are really trying to help out investors and borrowers in this frustrating time. And this is another one of their attempts to help out lenders. So they are incentivizing people like me to invest more aggressively, and they are offering bonus payments for note purchases. So you can see here from June 1st to August 31st, you will receive an additional 0.5% bonus for every dollar invested. It's not a ton of money, but since I consistently reinvest with Lending Club anyway, this is essentially free money, and I'm always a fan of free money. And they're saying the example here is if you invest $10,000 during this period, on September 30th, you will receive $50 that you can reinvest into new notes. The limitation here is that you cannot withdraw that money and it must be reinvested into new notes. However, this is free money and essentially a 0.5% raise on top of any earnings you would receive during this period. So let's do a quick portfolio update. My annualized return has gone up almost 0.2%. My account adjustable has gone up about $40 in the last 2 weeks, and I received about $100 in interest. I did have a couple of notes that were in default fall off, so that money was removed from my overall account, and I will show that a little later in the statement. Here is my current note allocation. I'm still focused on 60-month loans, and I've been really focused on B notes right now. And that's mainly due to really what's been available. There haven't been very many good C note loans, and I've really been trying to stick to the highest quality loans. I did take quite a few pretty low quality D loans, and that has affected my returns. And again, I will show that once we get to the statement. So this is my IRA account. I've been a little hesitant to show it because the returns are really ridiculously high right now at 24.4%. And that's really because this portfolio is pretty young. It's only a few months old. It's not even a full year old. And that's really why these returns are so high. Otherwise, they would be pretty extremely out of the norm. And you should not expect to see returns like this indefinitely. I do expect this number to come down closer to where my other portfolio is at. But for right now, I am enjoying these returns. For my IRA allocation, it is slightly less risky. I have a little bit more percentage allocated to A note loans, and I've been really picky with my C note loans. You can see here, it's pretty underweight right now, but my B loans are pretty close to where they should be. And this is really because I've been very conservative and I haven't picked a lot of C loans unless they looked really good. Also, I have this large percentage of D note loans, which is affecting my ability to get to my target allocations on the other loans. So here is my statement for my taxable account. I didn't deposit any money into this account this month. And you can see here, these are the notes that were charged off. A few months ago, I took a little bit of a chance investing in some pretty low quality D note loans. They had really high interest rates, and I wanted to see if those would pay off. And unfortunately, they did not. So pretty much all of those loans that I invested in, and over last month and this month, those notes have been being charged off. So going into the future, I should have less money charged off each month, and it should gain in value closer to this interest dollar amount. Despite all of that, I've still made over $350 this year, and that includes the borrower protection plans that Lending Club has enacted. And that allows borrowers to skip a few months here just to enable them to continue to pay in the future. So here's my statement for my IRA account. As you can see, I don't have any charged off loans or late fees. And this is due to choosing the right loans, as well as the fact that this account is really not that old. So you can see here, I started it in October of 2019. So it's not even a year old, and you should expect higher returns once you start investing, and it will revert to the mean like my other account has over time. However, to this point, I have earned more money in this account despite having an account value that's about a third of my other account. So it's still doing well, and I hope that it continues to do well, but probability says that the returns in this account will go down into the future. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a few loans. First, I organized by FICO score. So we got a home improvement loan here for 36 months. It's an A1 loan, so this should be the least risky, and it has a FICO score of over 800. So let's take a look at that one. This person is a teacher, very low debt to income ratio, low revolving credit utilization. They own their home, 10 years plus, and no delinquencies. So as expected, this is a low risk loan. It has all of the things that I like to see, and I will invest in this loan. Next up, we got a 60-month B loan, again with a very high FICO score. So this person is a nurse, 60-month loan, low payments, verified income, 10 years plus employment, mortgage. Debt to income ratio is a little high, but they do have a mortgage, so that's not uncommon. No delinquencies, low revolving credit balance. Again, this looks like a very good loan. You can see here, there are no C-note loans right now in the high FICO score section. So let's go to the next page. So there are still no good C-note loans. So let's keep looking. All right, so I did find a C-note loan here at 690 to 694. You can see that the FICO score is pretty significantly less than the other loans. However, it's home improvement and $30,000. It's only 36 months, but let's take a look at it. So this person is a store manager. They own their home. Okay. So low debt to income ratio because they own. Length of employment, 7 years. They have had a delinquency in the last 2 years, and looks like that was 19 months ago. Low revolving credit balance though, and they are a store manager in New York. This payment seems a little aggressive, but because their debt to income ratio is a little bit low, I think I will invest in this loan. I do need to up my average percentage for these notes a little bit. A and B notes tend to have lower percentage interest rates, so let's take a little bit more risk here. All of the other fundamentals do look pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this loan. And just for example's sake, here's a loan that I would not invest in. So they're doing a $40,000 loan, which is a very high amount. Their income and length of employment, mortgage, debt to income ratio, all of those things look okay. But this person has almost $100,000 in revolving credit balance. They don't have any delinquencies, which is a good thing, but I don't feel comfortable giving money to a person who has gotten into about $100,000 of debt. And now they're going to be paying $1,000 a month almost towards this loan. It just feels a little risky to me. And if I'm going to invest in risk like this, I want it to be higher than a B2 note and higher than a 14% rate. So here are the Lending Club estimates for what this portfolio will return. Again, I've been outperforming this pretty heavily, and let's go ahead and place that order. Of course, this is not financial advice. Consult your own financial advisor before making any decisions with your own money. If you are interested in Lending Club, there is a link in the description that will get you a little bit of free cash to get started investing. Comment down below on your thoughts on Lending Club. If you have any questions or anything, also put those in the comment section and I will respond to them. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you got any value out of this video. And with that, let's get to the jelly. So today's jelly needs no introduction, but here it is anyway. SpaceX sent US astronauts into space for the first time in nearly a decade. Pretty amazing that the private space industry is taking off the way that it is. And SpaceX is definitely the leader in that industry right now. And they sent some people to the International Space Station on March 31st. So here's what that looked like.
Okay, we're go for launch. Let's light this candle. 5, has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it, the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal. At this point, Bob and Doug pulling about 2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity, already moving at over 1,500 miles per hour.
We've heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. That's getting the MVAC engine ready to light. That'll come at about 2:44 into flight. Right now, everything continuing to look good. Coming up in about 20 seconds.
M1D throttle down. Eco.
Falcon stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
The whole idea of sitting on a highly pressurized, very flammable liquid while it burns underneath you and propels you extremely quickly into space is really quite terrifying. And it's amazing that we have done it successfully as many times as we have, and that we have started doing it again. So it's a great step for the future of technology. And with that, go ahead and comment down below what you think of space travel. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and have a great day.